Hey you guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my baby bump updates. So every Wednesday, like always, I record what's going on with baby and I. So it's Wednesday, August the 6th, and I am 18 weeks pregnant today. So yay, baby's getting bigger, and we're almost halfway done with the pregnancy. So 2 more weeks and we're halfway there. So like always, going to read what's going on with baby and me for week 18. So for 18 weeks, it says, she's about 5.6 inches long and about 6.7 ounces now and keeps on growing rapidly. That's why you're probably feeling so hungry. I have been. It says, can you believe she's yawning, hiccuping, sucking, and swallowing, and she's twisting, rolling, punching, and kicking too. And she's big enough that you might be able to feel her doing it. And then it says, pregnancy symptoms at 18 weeks. Baby kicks, they're getting stronger. Swollen feet and or hands. Back aches, leg cramps, those can be a sign of dehydration, so drink up. Varicose veins, it's a product of all that extra pressure on your circulatory system. Trouble sleeping, your mind is working overtime and you're getting more and more uncomfortable. And then increased pressure on the veins in your nose may be causing nosebleeds. So that's what's going on with baby and I for this week. So we'll see if any of those symptoms happen for me. Definitely last week for week 17, I would say was another great week. Of course, like I said, I'm loving the second trimester. It's totally different than the first trimester, for sure. I was thinking, if you guys want, but definitely let me know, do you guys want me to do a video like the difference between the first and second trimester, and then once I hit my third trimester, I could do like differences between the second and the third trimester? So if you're newly pregnant or something like that, if you'd want me to do something like that, I totally can. So comment below and let me know if you want me to do that, because I definitely think the first and second trimester are night and day. I had a revelation yesterday, and I pretty much believe I feel the baby kicking, and I am so excited. I had felt it maybe like a week and a half ago, and I remember telling Don, like, I wonder, I felt like a rumble in my stomach. I wonder if that's like the baby kicking. I was like, oh no, maybe it's just my stomach like growling, or my stomach's just making weird noises, right? So I totally ignored it. Well, yesterday, not yesterday, it was yesterday at work when I had the epiphany, like, no, my baby's kicking. But about 2 days ago, I was laying on the couch and I was just rubbing on my belly, and then I decided to kind of like push down on my stomach, because I remember when the doctor pushed down, that's when the baby would kick like crazy for the heartbeat. And so I'm like, I wonder if I push down, if the baby will start kicking. And I read it too, that like, you know, if you push on your stomach, the baby will kick. So I started to push on my stomach, and then I was like, oh, nothing's happening. But once I did like a final push, I felt like a couple of kicks, like boom, boom. And I was like, oh my God, that's my baby kicking me. And I'm like, no, maybe I'm just like wishful thinking, right? So that was about like 2 days ago. So then yesterday at work, I was just sitting down and I felt like boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, what's that feeling? I'm not hungry. And then I felt it again, boom, 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 boom. And I was like, oh my God. It's like little flutters. It's like hard to explain. And I've been watching other pregnancy vlogs, and they're like, oh, it's just so hard to explain, but this is what kind of, and I'm like, I think I'm feeling that too. And so yeah, I definitely believe that I am feeling the baby kick. It's not really super strong. You can't really see it in the belly yet, but I'm pretty sure baby is kicking and I'm feeling it, and I've been dying to feel it. So I'm just really excited that I'm, you know, feeling him or her move around and kicking. And so everyone tells me that I'm not going to like it when I know it's for sure the baby kicking, because then I'm not going to be able to sleep, but I don't care. I love it. So yeah, so that's something really exciting that happened for last week, for week 17. Also, the whole hunger thing they're talking about, it's for real. I am extra hungry, which I'm glad that I'm eating a lot more. My appetite's back up. The only thing that stinks though is that I'm not that great of a cook, and sometimes I really don't know what to eat. So I'm kind of like, oh, I'm hungry again. What am I going to eat? So that's the only thing that kind of sucks about it. But I am happy to feed my baby. So that's for one thing. I remember there was a symptom for last week, for week 17, in the app. It said one of the symptoms, I had like all of the symptoms, but one of them said you'll have itchy boobs and itchy stomach. I did not have that symptom last week. So, I mean, my boobs have been a little bit itchy, as like, you know, a couple of days they'll be itchy, but obviously I don't itch, I just like kind of rub. But I didn't have any itchiness, like, you know, especially in my stomach, and my stomach definitely has grown. I haven't had itchiness. So hopefully that's a good thing because, you know, when you itch, you want to itch. So I don't know. But I did not have that symptom. Actually, all of the symptoms that week 18 talked about, I pretty much have already had. Getting more hungry, the nosebleeds, but my nosebleeds weren't bad last week, so I was really excited. I think I only had one really bad nosebleed, so that's pretty good. The varicose veins, I have a little bit, honestly, from when I was working at in San Diego at the actual ticket counter. You know, when you're standing all day and you don't have like good support and stuff like that, good shoes. Let's be honest, I didn't have the best shoes. I had a little bit of the veins on my legs, and people tell me I'm crazy. You can't even notice them. That's why I stopped wearing shorts, because I was so like self-conscious about it. But people say you can barely see them. So I haven't really checked out my legs to see if they've gotten worse or if I've gotten more. So I probably should do that just to see if that does happen. But like everything on there I've pretty much had, I feel like, for the symptoms for week 18. So I guess we'll just see if they get stronger or anything like that. Oh, another new symptom. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a symptom of pregnancy, but when I stretch at night, when I wake up in the morning and I stretch, my legs will start to cramp. So I have been having some leg cramping, but only when I'm stretching in the morning. So, and it's like in my calves. So I feel like I've been drinking a lot of water, but clearly the app just said it's probably because you're dehydrating, need more water. So I guess I better step up my drinking water game, because it's usually when I stretch in the morning I can feel the cramping in my calves. So that's pretty much what's happened with me. And for week 17, we will see what happens for this week, week 18. Hopefully I don't get the swollen feet and hands. I haven't had it yet, so hopefully it doesn't. And I've been elevating my feet at work because I'm sitting down all day, so that way they don't, they don't get swollen. And I flex my feet like this if I've been sitting too long, to, like to get the blood flow. So hopefully I don't have that. But going on this week, nothing really other than no doctor's appointments, but we find out the sex of the baby on August 18th. So I'm super excited. 12 days till we find out if it's a girl or a boy, and I cannot wait. So here is my week 18 baby bump. I don't know if I'm any bigger than week 17. So this time I will put a side by side, and you will have to tell me what you think. Ignore the shirt. I know I'm wearing a peplum top and it's too short for my belly, but I don't care. But yeah, so this is my little nugget for week 18. I know I said in my week 15, 16 baby bump update, if you have any pregnancy questions, comment below and then I'll answer them in the next week's video. Of course, I forgot to answer 2 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer them. So the question I had on my actual 15, 16 week baby bump update was from Parent Prattle, and she said she's 15 weeks pregnant and also craving pizza. So yeah, I've decided pizza is definitely a craving, not just a convenient food for me. But her question is, are you going to find out the gender? And yes, I am going to find out the gender of my baby. I think I already said that a little bit earlier. And I can't wait to find out the sex of my baby. But I don't know if I'm going to just announce it right away on YouTube, because I'm actually doing Vlogist. So when we find out the sex of the baby, I'll be doing Vlogist. So I don't know if I'm going to just casually say it in my Vlogist video, or if I should make a big, ta-da, here's the gender reveal, like an actual YouTube gender reveal video. So let me guys know what you guys think. Should I do like a huge, not a huge, but should I do like a gender reveal video for YouTube, or should I just, announce it when I find out? So let me know what you guys think. And then another question that I had in my 16, 17 week baby bump update was from Brooke Thompson. And she says, are you wanting to do a 3D, 4D ultrasound when you get further along? And Yadam and I have talked about this. I definitely want to do one. I don't think our doctor does it because our doctor has never mentioned it, and I feel like they would for extra money. So we'd have to go to an outside clinic, I believe, but I don't think that'd be too hard to find. But I do definitely want to do one just because I heard they're so amazing. But I don't really know when you're supposed to get them. I think someone told me you get it once you're further along, like the 3rd trimester, so you can really see the baby's features. But I really want to do it. But Yadam had heard it puts a lot of radiation, like extra radiation into the baby. So if that's true, let us know. I'm sure we could always ask the ultrasound technician place, just because, we don't want to do anything bad for our baby, but it's something we have definitely talked about. Like last week, actually, we have been like more and more talking about it. So we will see, but as of right now, I really want to do one. We just got to figure out when we're going to do it and then the cost and things like that. That's all I have for my 17-18 week baby bump update. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button for baby and I. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. I do so many different types of videos on here. And right now I'm actually doing Vlogust, and if you don't know what that is, it's when you vlog every single day in August. My incredibly boring life. So if you just want to get to know me a little bit better or see what I'm doing, definitely check that out. I'll list the playlist down below. I've only done 5 so far. And yeah, that's all I have. If you have any pregnancy questions or anything like that, go ahead and leave them down below, and then I will answer them for next week's baby bump update. But I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.